Pine Ridge Mall is no more. The wrecking ball, well, it came in like a wrecking ball 1 week ago, last Monday.
Bummer.
The last of the Pine Ridge Mall merchants moved out. The heart of the mall, including interior, now fenced off with big construction equipment. Full-scale demolition to make room for what will be their new Target superstore and open-air shopping center. So a strip mall.
Okay.
They're gonna tear down the indoor mall.
Which sucks for Idaho.
Yeah.
Like,
right?
yeah. Like, here's the thing. The City Creek Mall in Salt Lake City is one of our favorite places to go shop if we're down there. You know, it's fun. It's got like some little indoor and outdoor sections. And specifically, there's that big courtyard with the tree and the Tiffany's and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, and the fountain.
Yeah, right. And while that is very cool, I'm sorry, but if I'm shopping and I've got arms full of bags, I don't really want to be going in and out of doors all the time because that means that I have to either keep my jacket on and boil half the time or keep my jacket off and freeze half the time. You know, like I want to know what temperature I'm getting into and for how long of a period I'm going to be in that temperature.
Right, yeah, I too like knowing if I'm going to go jacket on or jacket off.
Michael.
So anyway... Thought we could get past that. So anyway, yeah, sort of an end of an era, and bye-bye, Pine Ridge Mall.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Pine Ridge Mall, even though I never shopped you at all.
You know, I went once or twice, and it was sad both times.
Yeah.
You know, though, I am kind of sad to see the era of the mall dying, because malls were frankly cool. And I kind of think they still are, you know? Like, it was cool that you could go to one place, you could spend hours there if you wanted, you could walk around window shop, go to an arcade, get a soft pretzel, you know? Like, I can't think of anywhere else that offers that sort of experience, you know?
Yeah, I remember when Grand Teton Mall opened in 1984, and Back to the Future came out, I think, the next year.
Sick.
With a very similar looking mall in the background with Doc and Marty and the remote control of the DeLorean and it hit 88 miles an hour.
And basically instead of pine trees, we have mountains on ours. Like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty sick, honestly. That's cool.
And now, but it is interesting to see what happens to mall stores. Especially, so like malls usually had like 4 anchor stores.
Yeah, about 4 anchor stores. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had, like, okay, just Grand Teton Mall, speaking. Dillard's on one side used to be ZCMI.
Right.
That's the second time in a couple of episodes that I've said ZCMI. All right, but also, then on the other side, Macy's. Then... Sears.
And JCPenney.
Yeah, JCPenney. And now Sears is gone. Macy's is gone. But is it Alturas Academy? What school is now in
Alturas.
there?
Yeah.
So,
which I actually kind of like the reallocation of spaces like that for things like schools.
For sure.
And as someone who worked in the mall while Alturas was there, as an employee, I hated it. Because then school would get out and you'd have a whole bunch of kids unsupervised with their backpacks just hurtling through and being... assholes.
I see your point.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, there's that. But even that I think is better than seeing the whole mall close down because as a shopper, there are so many times when I'll be like, man, I really need this one item, like a black skinny waist belt or something, which is just niche enough that you can't just go to Walmart or Target and buy it.
Right.
But like that way you can just go to the mall and like go to store after store without having to get in your car and drive to the next place.
I do predict, because I know that Amazon isn't going to be able to give us everything right away. And if we need something, I mean, they're getting really close. I mean,
pretty close,
in some markets, they offer same-day delivery. Right.
So
you can have any item available in the world at your door later the day you think about it.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Close-ish.
Yeah.
And... you know, sometimes if it's something you need to feel.
Right.
Or try on.
Right.
There's still got to be stores for that. So are we just going to have a bunch of general stores?
Yeah, I'm starting
in every
to wonder.
neighborhood? Is that what it's going to end up looking like?
Walkable neighborhoods would be nice. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, it would be nice to be able to just run to the store at the corner and get like the general basics that you need.
Yeah.
But also, you know, that it's so hard for stores like that to have enough of the stock for you to try, like pants, for example. You know, one community, you probably need like 50 different pairs of pants, you know, and that's just like sizes. We're not even talking about different styles,
Right.
you know? So that's tough. I don't know.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense to the retailer to not play the hits and stock the things that most people are going to buy. So, yeah, will specialty stores even exist? We'll see.
Yeah.